Hello, this is RICKY, the Android guy. Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you a walkthrough on Handcom Hshow to show you if this really is a replacement for PowerPoint and Microsoft's Office PowerPoint. So the reason why this is such a big thing, because this is on Android. It's for all newer Samsung Pro Series devices, and I expect newer cell phones later on. So what this really has is a replacement for PowerPoint. And we have some, as of course, some select themes that you can use right away. And some of them are very close to what we're used to on PowerPoint. And when we create a new one, you get really the same kind of familiar look that we're used to with PowerPoint. So on here, of course, you can do some of the basics that we're always used to doing. So if we tap on here, we can see we can change all the different kind of fonts, and you have a really good selection of all the different kind of fonts you can use. You can open, save, print. You can change your font in pretty much any way you normally can, from bold, italic, underline, and of course aligning it however which way you need to. You can, of course, space out and number them differently if need be, bullet point them, and very easily do the basics. From here, we can always save it as a PDF format and do a page setup and a print in a certain way. Of course, you can password protect this as well. So for your options, you can see the options you have for the editing features from the autofill. In the file features, you can determine when it saves automatically. And of course, you can print objects with effects, without effects, of course, and any sort of particular thing you need for the file system. On edit, we can pretty much edit the same way we normally do. So you have things like a new slide and the types of different styles you can do, which we pretty much have everything we typically use on for PowerPoint. The layout, of course, and how you can use it. Again, just the same kind of way in your new slides. The table, the charts, which are very thorough in terms of bars, the columns, the lines, the pies, scattered, and others. Of course, we can add both photos and videos very easily, as we can see here. We can add shapes, and of course new objects in there as well. You have spell check, of course, as we normally always have, and you can show how you normally want to view it. So you can view this, of course, in normal. You can do with page notes. You can do this with slide sort, and you can do it with the slideshow, of course. And you can do master slide, master notes, in color or grayscale, if whatever you need at the time. And an insert, again, we can see the same thing, but we see a little bit more in here. So of course you can insert audio again, which is really important for some people, as well as comments and the old-fashioned word shop style. So very easily there. Date and time, headers and footers, slide numbers. And on your format section, you can decide the background, change the different theme right here. So if I wanted to apply this theme, very easily to apply themes, background styles and how you want it. And again, you can just see how quickly it is to change that. Orientation and slides size if you want it widescreen, 4:3, or any kind of style. Now, as we can see here, we can do different animations and transition effects. So just so you can see a couple of them and how they're laid out. And over here we can see the timing for it, seconds, transition style, again the layout, of course, and even filling in things like the background properties and object properties if you need to edit any object that you put in, or drawing or picture, anything such as that you can do right here. So it's pretty thorough in how it allows you to do certain things such as that. Now let's try to see it in practice though. So if we can open one that I just created. No, we don't need to save this one. And I made this one in about 2 minutes, but just so we can see how it functions. So we can just slide it right over. Very simple. Over here you can see you can actually, of course, use your hand. Oops, wrong one. Let's go back. And point out anything in the section. Oops. And you have a laser pointer, as you can see, so if this is showing otherwise, or you have a nice big arrow, point different ways. You have a stamp that you can stamp on any kind of section, so if you're doing any kind of competitive thing, you can do that for like a Jeopardy kind of slideshow or something like that. You can jump right to any section, exit it, right on the PowerPoint so they can see it. Again, just very easy things you can do. Highlight a certain area. Again, write a bit of a pen more so. And then erase everything just with a tap. And you can change the color of it right there. So you can see though, pretty good layout in terms of how you can kind of transition everything and make effects on anything you would want to. All right, so that was a walkthrough of the Handcom Hshow. Oops. Hopefully you did enjoy that, and if you do have any questions, feel free to ask. This has been RICKY, the Android Guy.